Hey everybody, it's Savannah Taylor, the Gardenista, your kitchen garden coach, and I am so excited to show you guys my celery that I have been growing. And the reason why I'm excited is number one, it is the dead of summer right now. We are in the middle of July. And if you know anything about growing celery, it's really too hot to be growing celery. If you try this, celery will do what's called bolting. It'll bolt on you, meaning it will go to seed. It'll start growing little flowers, which in some plants, that's a great thing. That means you're about to get fruit, but not with celery. If you start seeing little flowers on celery, that means it's about to go to seed and, it's done pretty much. So, but this is my celery, you guys. And here's what I'm going to give you today. I'm going to give you 3 tips on how to grow celery fast and successfully. This right here came actually from kitchen scraps, you guys. If you saw my videos from earlier this spring, I showed you guys a series on how to regrow kitchen scraps, and these are the kitchen scraps. Believe it or not, aren't they gorgeous? Oh my gosh, I am so just fascinated. This was my first time actually regrowing celery. So that's why I'm really super excited to give you guys these tips on how to grow it fast. And I've pretty much already given you the first tip, which is number one, to start from a kitchen scrap. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Okay, so before we get started, I just want to share with you all that, we are in the middle of summer and it is high mosquito season. I don't know where you are in the world, but the mosquitoes here in California are straight thugs, okay? They play no games. But you know what? I've been enjoying my garden all summer long just fine because I am wearing my doTERRA essential oils, the eucalyptus oil. And if you want more information about that, please check out my link down below, doTERRA essential oils, because just so you know, the essential oils are everywhere, all right? But doTERRA essential oils are the only essential oils in the world that are certified pure grade tested. So you know you're giving your family only the highest quality of essential oils and, of course, nature's natural remedies. So let's get started. Now, this is store-bought lettuce. The same store-bought lettuce that I used to start these other 2 regrown kitchen scraps here. And if you missed my regrowing kitchen scrap series, I will put a link down below because you can do the same thing with lettuce. You can do the same thing with cabbage, onions, all of that. And I will have, like I said, I've done a whole series on regrowing kitchen scraps, and I'll show you guys how to do that. But for now, this is super simple, and I will be using my lettuce knife. For those of you who you've been following me, I use this on lettuce because when you use metal knives on lettuce, it will turn your lettuce brown faster. So this is what I use whenever I'm cutting up especially when I'm cutting up my lettuce. I'm going to use it on the celery right now, but especially when I'm cutting up my lettuce, so that if I'm trying to keep it, fresh longer, it won't turn brown. All right. So this is available in my Amazon store. It's very inexpensive, but man, is it worth it if you eat a lot of lettuce or if you chop up a lot of greens and stuff like that. So, but here we go. So super simple, you guys. This is the same thing. You're going to start right about at this point. Now this knife, it did a great job on this celery. But now I will say, if you need it for fine chopping, like if you're trying to cut up onions and tomatoes and stuff, go ahead and use a real knife, a metal knife for that. But this, I'm telling you, will save your lettuce. And as you can see, it really did good job on this celery right here too. Okay, so this is about how much you want to keep of your celery. All right, and again, I'm just placing it in the tray. Fill it with water and put it in your kitchen window or wherever. And probably within a week or so, you're going to start seeing little shoots come up. Okay, so the next tip is grow bags. If you guys have been following me for any length of time, you know that I am a huge, huge fan of grow bags. And why is that? Well, number one, because they give you way more control over your growing environment than if you were to try to grow things from seed right in the ground. The grow bags, when you water your plants in the grow bags, they really help distribute that water evenly, and you get really good drainage. You don't want to have any type of container that doesn't have holes at the bottom or doesn't have any way for that water to escape, because then your plants are going to be sitting in some nasty water and you're not going to get what you want. Okay. So that's why I am a huge, huge fan of grow bags. The other thing about grow bags is, I don't know if you've ever flipped a plant out and you've seen the roots wrapped around it all extra tight. Yeah, that means that your plant is root bound and it's not going to really be able to thrive anymore, because the roots are all wrapped tight and they can't really do anything else in the soil. Well, grow bags are great because when the roots touch the edge of the bag, the grow bags have a technology called air pruning. It's wonderful. So you never have to worry about your plants becoming root bound when you put them in the grow bags, right? So again, just a wonderful look at them. I mean, the proof is right here. These grow bags have just been really, really beneficial to regrowing this kitchen scrap, the celery, and as well as other ones. And again, I'll put a link down below if you missed any of those videos on my kitchen scrap series. All right, so now the last tip is this. Guess what else you can do? When it gets too hot, I've been able to pick these grow bags up and move them in the shade. That really has been a wonderful advantage to having the grow bags, because again, it's too hot. It's really too hot to be growing celery. And if I were to have left these out in the sun, they will have bolted on me, which you don't want to have happen. Again, like I said, when you see flowers on certain things, that doesn't mean you're about to get fruit. That means it's going to be the end. Okay. So I have been able to pick these up and move them in the shade where they've been able to continue to grow and thrive. And we've been able to enjoy them in our tuna salads and with, like I said, our peanut butter and all that kind of stuff. So again, starting from a kitchen scrap will give you a huge advantage over time. Okay, it's not starting from seed, because I know I like to start a lot of things from seed, but starting from a kitchen scrap, using a grow bag and growing them in the shade. And guess what? Voila, you've got celery. So I hope these tips have been very helpful for you today. If you have found them helpful, please like and subscribe. Leave me a comment below. If you have any questions, leave that down below as well. I love to hear from you all. I've been enjoying you guys on this journey. And man, I can't wait till we get into fall. I won't jump ahead of myself because I've got some other stuff to show you for this summer. But keep following, keep growing, and until next time when we grow something else, I'll see you then. All right, bye-bye.